Hello everyone. I hope you have a beautiful week. I wanted to do this live just to share with you some important news that we're gonna have right here in Encoded Frequency, this community. First of all, we have been talking about the healing workshop that I will do free for everyone that would like to, and I already set a date. It's part of what I wanted to share today. Is going to be this next Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you, Sam, for being here. Can you please let me know if the sound is correct? I was having some technical difficulties, and sorry, I was seeing that. So it's going to be 2 hours. The idea it is that during the next, I think, 3 months, I wanted to do free workshops for 2 or 3 hours, depending that the team is going to be. I have done that before, but I have many people that ask me questions about the calls, the videos. I'm seeing these, I'm contacting with these beings, and it's a more simple way for me to help whoever feel drawn to this material, and at the same time that assists my community in whatever I have to give. That for me is knowledge. The course is going to be alike. We're gonna start from scratch, like in the We're Showing course. Many of us know Reiki or pranic healing or reflexology or different things. Thank you for being here, guys. And my idea has been to go from scratch as if I don't know anything, so I could unlearn. Thank you so much, Berta. I appreciate it with my heart. All I know, and I can find my own way to heal. Why? Because sometimes we get entangled in the mind, and we lost the way to connect. And this is the most important that I want to focus on the next few days. We're gonna have a retrograde, I think at the middle of May. We just had the eclipse yesterday. I think there is another lunar eclipse coming in June, I don't remember, and then we will have the solstice, and then we have the Lion's Gate. So I'm gonna post with all the dates that I was looking for. There's lots of gateways for us to access a higher consciousness, but at the same time apply it not only in the way that, oh my god, your energy is so high, my headache is buzzing, I'm so ungrounded, oh, I cannot do anything, but in a way that I said, oh, I activate my third eye, I activate this one because I channel that extra information in something that's helping me, so I feel more stable with my gifts. So this month I do have some changes in the Wayshare class. Some of the ones that my students, they are not going to be able to be for some reason, so I do have space available, but I'm going to do it monthly. So this month that is just healing, I added as a service, so whoever would like to learn healing with me could join. The price is $59.99, and I'm going to do one live free that it is this Saturday. You guys could donate if you want, stars of PayPal, or just be here if you want it. The mechanic it is that in 1 hour I will channel a transmission where we are going to heal. I'm going to activate our hands. There are many ways to heal, many, but the most ancient and simple is hands-on healing, like Reiki. But in this time I'm not going to put any label on it because I just want to go with simplicity, and then the next hour we can go on questions, entities, things, whatever things you have question about healing. Because healing, the basic thing, it is energy exchange that we do all the time, like when you hug your kid, for example, or when someone is in distress because of something happened and you just listen or provide words of wisdom, like you got this, you're gonna be fine, I know you are a survivor, whatever. We heal all the time. We're all healers, but sometimes we're not aware of. In the simplicity of us, healing comes innately. No one is better or higher than the other. We're all source, guys. It's just a lot of things in spirituality that creates a lot of rules or levels, that what may happen, that what should happen, that what you should do. Let's go by simplicity. So this month, I already sent the material for my students, and I add a divine feminine blueprint activation, because healing comes from our own divine feminine, by allowing the space to feel good. And at the same time, I do have teams. We learn how to create a temple to connect with our guys. We look how to interact. We will learn how to scan our body. This is going to be physical body this month. So if you would like to join me this Saturday, it's going to be free, open. You guys can go into the calendar and join. Just sign up. Share it if you think someone else could use it. It's going to be free, open. 1 hour we're going to have channeling. The second hour is going to be for questions. If you were not able to be there, don't worry about it. Just sign up and watch it later, or find out in YouTube, because sometimes Facebook doesn't have good sound. Now, next month, we're going to do a light language activation for the class that I'm having, that we are going to a huge transformation all together, including me, and whoever would like to sign up, that is not part of the class, you guys can sign up too. I have done light language courses before, so this time I would like to simplify the two of them so we can be a light language activator. And it's gonna be great because it's gonna be June with the solstice, that it is that sun has more hours than the moon, so the energy is more intense and powerful. Then for July, we're going to go into channeling, how to channel basic. I'm doing this material or simple. One of my students asked, why we don't have processes? And I said, because the idea is that I would like to teach you so you are your own guide. So after a cruise, you don't have to ask anyone else. You know how to source your own information. And when we know how to source our own information, life gets easier and easier and easier. I'm not saying that God's perfect, because we're here to be challenged. But the majority of the time, you kind of know where you are. And I'm going to give you an example of things that happened to me. For example, I dreamed with a guy a few months ago. I said, oh, who's that guy? Just pop up in my dreams like for 3 seconds, smile to me and disappear. I was just like, who's that guy? I have no idea. And then I met the guy 3 months after. We connect, lots of past life, super compatible, great friend. And I was just like, oh, I already dreamed with you. Because when your intuition is so badass, you are one step ahead what will happen. And that's for the great good or for challenges. Other thing, I was working with someone in Malaysia with drones, right? And then into a business thing with the drones, and then I dreamed that I was fighting with her, right? And then someone says, hey, that person is whatever with your art. But I already dreamed with it. So my intuition prevents me. It is a source of information, so I know where I am, where is everyone else, and what I should do. And that source of information makes being spiritual or light worker or anything, that human life goes easier. It isn't to escape here, to know what Pleiadians are doing. It doesn't matter what Pleiadians are doing, guys. It doesn't matter what Arcturian says about what's happened. It matters what's happened here in me, in my heart, what I feel. Am I listening to myself? Where I'm going? All of those things. And healing is basic and it's simple. So if you guys would like to participate in these events, whether you would like to purchase the service or just join in the free part that is going to be available for all of you, pay attention to the calendar and the dates. We're going to do, I think, Healing 1, Healing 2, Channeling, and Light Language. So it's going to be for 4 months until August, and then I don't know what's going to happen. But it's part of what I ask myself. Is it enough just to work on yourself, Rebel, and have all things in the best way you can? Or is it any tool that you could do also so your world is also better? And I said, well, maybe I could share knowledge. I already have the healing circle that people can receive healing if they need. What else I could do? So if you would like to join us, I'm gonna have the Friday live that I'm gonna do. It's 11 a.m. Pacific time. It is when you guys can ask questions to you guys, things that happen to you, questions about what grids are, what are imprints, things like that, I don't know. And normally I am there like for an hour and a half, and 1 a month we're gonna have a workshop open for free. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can contact me. But I receive many questions for many things, and sometimes I bypass maybe some important emails. So if I haven't reached out to you, please contact me at encodedfrequency.com and file a form with your question, and then I will back as soon as I can. Chelsea would love to chat about the paid course. Yes, it's in the website already, and it's going to be $59.99, and has I'm not sure if it's 10 or 11 videos or 12. I haven't counted them because I have been channeling the whole thing. But I'm gonna put it in the notes. If you guys haven't find it or anything, you guys can ask me. But the course is videos that you can listen whenever you can. I'm trying to go as simple as the information, because I remember that I did a course from someone that's very famous that it helped me a lot, that I remember that I even asked a loan for it because it was almost $500. And I was going through the videos and I wasn't able to understand the half of the material. And then one of my clients gave me a course from another person, very famous in Facebook, and it was very expensive, $500, about DNA. And I was going through the videos and I was clueless. I couldn't understand, so I was just like, oh my God, I don't understand all of those definitions. I just doesn't make sense because I wasn't there yet. So my idea it is to start from scratch and go by simple, because I think life should be simple. There is no need for us to make things complicated. I don't think so. So if you guys are interested, and join me in whatever way feels guided, then ask your intuition. If Chelsea, I just add the link on the services, but if you go to encodedfrequency.com, it should be in the sale part or in the services that you guys will be able to see the material. It's called Healing Workshop, and then I send a link so you guys access. But there are 10 or 12 videos, and it has a part where we'll learn how to create our temple in the astral where we go every day to connect with our guides for healing ourselves, for healing others, to see the future, to see the past, Akashic records, whatever. And at the same time, it has a divine feminine blueprint activation because healing comes from our divine feminine, right? And it was the way that it came through. Next month is going to be light language course. It's going to be one video daily. So it's going to have like a lot of information, and at the same time, it has a session with me. This one and the one from the month that will come in June. So the question in the Zoom, you guys could ask me any specific things about, I don't know, that maybe I bypass, because I add certain teams like entities, imprints, biological behavior, things like that in a very soft way, because it's a lot of information and it could be very complicated to understand lots of things, I think. So I'm going to go now. You guys remember that go in the calendar and sign up for the workshop, 2 hours, 1 hour for question, 1 hour for healing activation light language. I have been working with higher self, but I don't know who will come through. Share the link or sign up if you think someone else could benefit from. Remember that in the page, Facebook page, we have 5:55 a.m. p.m. Pacific time meditation. Normally are just 10 minutes. If you are in need of healing, you guys could request healing and it will be given to you while you listen. If for any reason Facebook isn't working, the sound, you guys could go back to my YouTube channel, and any meditations, if you need, you could request healing only if you request it, because I think it's like a courtesy, polite thing to do. And at the same time, for 4 months in a row, I'm going to do 4 workshops available for whoever could. You guys could donate or don't. That's fine, whatever you feel guided. It is about helping each other to feel better and better, because I think Encoded Frequency, it's a community for us to learn all together. The ones that are in Facebook, I don't know what's in the Facebook group, I don't know what's interact with you, because I do a lot of things. But any questions that you have, you guys can reach out. If I don't answer, go back to encodedfrequency.com and file a form if it's something important, and I'll get back as soon as I can. Because if I read all messages, I would do 3 hours of my day just replying to everything. The ones who would like to purchase the material extra, the workshop that we're gonna have, the price is $59.99. You guys could purchase that as healing workshop in my website, encodedfrequency.com. $59.99, and has 1 session with me that we can do in Zoom whenever it is meant to happen. For my supporters, the ones that are in Facebook, I am sharing videos with you guys, and you guys have 20% discount to purchase the services. This month, I am going to share a course with you guys. I'm gonna post it in our private group. So any further question, let me know. Have a beautiful rest of the week. See you. Bye-bye.